Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Is there a band following us?
Maybe. I think it's pretty rockin' music one way or the other.
Always feels like there's somebody off screen that just keeps out of our way no matter how hard we try.
Just hovering above us. Or maybe below us.
Or maybe they just hide behind all the rocks or something. Like you look back real quick and there's like a whole band
Just quick duck their heads behind that box off.
But they still have to keep playing. So it's like and then you keep walking and they go following you again.
Okay, so we're back in the valley itself, because despite that we're effectively done with the story at this point, we have all the medallions, and we were told to go back to the...
Are you talking about Gerudo Valley?
Yes.
Gerudo Valley.
So before we head back, though, there's one last, I guess you could say, major thing
You don't really have to do this. It's kind of just an optional thing, but since we're kind of going for 100%, we gotta do it.
Yeah. And that is right here, the Gerudo Trading Ground.
It's weird that they have you do this before you do the last temple. I mean, like I said, it's optional and you don't have to do it, but...
Yeah, you can do this before the final temple, or you can do this before the previous temple, or you can do it now. Doesn't
I feel like
matter,
there's
really.
a certain point that you can do it, but like you have access, but you can't necessarily do it because you don't maybe have the items you need for it.
You do need a lot of items to get here, or to get through this. You need...
I see some hover boot stuff, so maybe after like the well, I mean, you could probably go in, get the hover boots from the Shadow Temple, and just exit and come back
Yeah, you really
out.
just need items from the various dungeons.
Yeah, technically you don't even have to beat the dungeons, you just have to get the item and leave.
Okay, so there are 3 doors here from the beginning.
Almost like Link to the Past.
Of these 3 doors, this whole area is kind of circlical. That's a word.
Circular?
Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Roundifular?
Yeah, that's the one. I'm gonna head into the left. I feel like this area is a little bit easier. Defeat all the enemies, and by all the enemies, they mean these guys.
They're like, what? Oh.
Get off the rock, yo.
How are you... How is he getting into the rock?
Get off the rock! Oh my goodness. I'm like stuck in the sand too, so I couldn't even move. There we go.
He's like a rock man, if you will. Dude, that would be a great video game, wouldn't it?
Would.
Yeah, it'd be.
You gonna do something?
It'd star a little blue guy. He'd get weapons from the bosses and everything. The Legend of Zelda, Rockman Edition.
There we go. Not that hard. Kill 2 of them. Would have been a lot easier if we weren't standing on a bloody rock.
It was weird that he was phasing through the rocks. That's what gets me.
And then standing on top of it at other times.
Yeah, like he just couldn't make up his mind.
Okay, so a lot of what you're doing in this dungeon is collecting keys.
I think...
Okay, so you have a minute 30 in this room, and you have to collect the Jewels of White.
The silver rupees.
Yes.
Yeah, don't quote me on this, but I just think I should have looked this up beforehand, but whatever. I mean, I could now, but I ain't gonna bother.
Nope.
It's more fun watching you go through this.
This room is not actually that bad to deal with. It's just a matter of... That's a big boulder.
But I think this place is the only area where you can actually leave with an excess of keys.
I forget how many of these I need.
There's usually 5 in total. That seems to be the whole thing. You can usually tell by the notes they play. Like, the higher they get, the more you have. The closer you are to hitting all of them.
Yay! Give me a camera, so I don't get hit by a rock.
Did you ever
Okay,
realize...
and you can just do this straight through the fire, and it goes... You see the fire
your
come...
boot on
Yeah, you see the fire come off Link and everything. There's no key in this room, at least not that I can think of.
Well, there was no treasure chest that dropped, and we would have seen it, so...
That should be effectively it for the timed rooms.
What was that without the necessary huffle?
Oh no, there's multiple.
I was probably like without the necessary item, we won't get through this.
Eat it!
Because you need the lens of truth for here, I believe.
Yes.
like the next room you're gonna go into. That'll be funny.
Yay, a chest.
It took a bit longer to materialize than I care. Is that something you can push out of the way?
This? Yes. That's one of the places you need to go. The other one is behind this door.
That would be bombs or the Megaton hammer.
Yeah, you don't actually need to break this, though, but I'm gonna. What you need to do in this room is use the Lens of Truth and see, oh, it's actually up there.
Uh-huh.
First, I'm gonna go this way. Look how strong I am. How much would that block weigh that you could actually push that?
In comparison to the other blocks? I mean...
Yeah, crap.
It'd have to be, it'd have to be close to 1,000 pounds or something, wouldn't it?
I feel like it'd weigh a lot more than 1,000 pounds.
Like, that's just my low estimate and everything.
It's like a car is 2,000. That thing's not only bigger than a car, but solid.
So, then
It's
that...
gotta weigh like several tons.
Yeah, I was thinking tons, but I thought maybe that'd be a little much, but...
Okay, we should be able to go in here now.
Yeah, this room looks like fun because, I guess apparently their heads are, like, always... You can't damage them or anything. That is totally a Dark Knight stance.
Yeah, how about that crap? God dang it, I was using that!
So, if you kill it, does that mean you should get your tunic back, isn't it?
Maybe. Give me my tunic back. Yes.
I got my tunic.
Alright, so the horizontal slash thing doesn't always work.
I would stay away from it when it decides to do that whole thing, but that's just me. God, now it looks like you're and I'm playing. But I'm not playing,
Yeah,
damn
hold
it.
up, I gotta fix this. Ah!
I'm not playing. How could I not be playing?
Solve that problem.
I'm surprised you're not wearing the... Oh, huge rupee. I'm surprised you're not wearing the Zoran... the Zoran. That's my new fanfiction character. He's a half Zora, half Goron character. I call him...
Ah, why?
Daruto.
Okay, so you may be wondering what the point of coming in here was when we got effectively nothing.
Lens
And
of
you may
Truth.
also notice that there was a chest in either one of these. There's also one in this one.
You know, when you look back at it, you definitely see where the game is trying to teach you that you should recognize a certain pattern for something. Makes certain arguments seem stupid in the long run. Like your argument that you're better than me.
Oh, my nose!
See? My nose isn't broken, therefore, better.
That is true.
That's Scarecrow. I know that one.
Well, that, but I was more wondering, I forget what opens that door. Probably just completing this room.
Probably. Maybe. Perhaps.
I'm gonna need a bow and arrow.
He says if you complete this room, you'll die.
Oh.
And like,
Okay,
for
so yeah,
reals-
gotta shoot the arrows. Gotta shoot the things in the face.
And it says for realsies in real life, so...
Oh. And by shoot them in the face, I mean in the eye. Easiest way I've found to do that is to line up vertically and to the left of them, and then just let this thing rotate you in front of the eye.
So basically you lead it.
Yeah.
Good.
Like that, don't worry about matching up the horizontal, let the platform take care of that for you. Also, we got hover boots over, because that's not actually lava, it's a bottomless pit, despite what it looks like.
Which, if I'm to understand anything, leading does not count as a war crime. Full Metal Jacket's kind of fucked up when it gets to the second half. Is that like a weird Moa head?
Sorta? It's a really weird head. That's for darn sure. Is there a place I can hookshot the crap out of here?
Maybe you can like hover boots across and just like cling onto the side?
I'd rather...
Oh, Scarecrow.
I could.
Yeah, use your Scarecrow song and...
That's what I'm
oh,
looking
okay.
for.
There's that too.
Okay, yeah, let's Scarecrow up there.
Did it open the door? L-A-R-A.
Yeah, I just messed up halfway.
Oh, okay. I really did. Just watching you use the hook shot there is like, god damn, I really love the hook shot no matter what. Oh, he might be out of range.
Yeah. Well, let me get a little closer.
What is one of your favorite items that is not hook shot related?
Dang!
Or like not major item related?
Okay, well, we're just gonna have to come back to that one. You can just loop around.
Yeah, I
Get back
figured
to it
as
from
much.
the top.
Again, it's circular, rectangular like, so. Actually, it is kind of like a... It's like a rectangle. It's like a square, but you go loop around it and everything. Does this say route all the enemies room?
I don't know. I forget what it said. I'm just gonna kill everything anyway.
Oh, you probably need the Megaton Hammer to knock that shit out of the way.
Yep. Hey, bat. I don't need no lock on.
You know, it's kind of sad that 14 doesn't have a hammer-specific job. You feel like it would be a nice one.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the crafters. I'm talking
arrows.
about like an actual warhammer kind of thing.
Okay, what am I looking for? Looking for a hammer.
You really think the white mage would do that stuff, but they got stuck with stats along with black mages, so...
I'm kind of happy with that, though, because I'm not... If I'm a healer, I'm not a big hammer person. That is kind of the cleric weapon, though.
Yeah,
Like if you want to go
the
D&D
mace and
like.
everything.
Yeah, if you want to go D&D-esque.
Sticks to snakes.
We have options.
Yeah.
Gonna break everything.
Well, why not? The only thing that would stop you from breaking it is if you had to, like, place something on something.
Yay. God dang it.
Well, that's a key. What do the eye switches do?
I don't know, probably kills me. Please don't need this stupid thing anymore. I'm tired of switching this one thing out.
Listen, I'm just fucking...
Oh, it opened the door.
I'm just fucking happy this game decided to let you, you know, not have to do the stupid shit with the boots anymore.
Which one
so
did I come in? Oh, I came in that one, so I
yeah.
need to go in this one.
It like locked behind you. Over a bit. You're trying to open up the doorway.
Cross the sea of fire! And by that, I mean...
Have some desire.
Grab them silver things.
Rupees.
Do not hold forward when you land on this, by the way. Like, hold forward right up until you land, because you do not want to roll into lava.
Well, bottomless pit lava.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yeah, this room definitely wants you to use the hover boots.
I've actually tried. You're not going to make it without them.
That's the Song of Time right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Song of Time helps in here, too. To an extent.
Well, I mean, I guess if
Okay,
you
what
don't
am I
have the
wait?
hover
What am I
boots,
missing? I'm just missing the one in the fire, I think.
I guess. Kind of sounds like it's it.
No, I didn't want to step on it. I gotta get behind it. Now I gotta wait. Well, while I'm waiting, I guess I'll Song of Time it up. I forget what the Song of Time is.
It's a song that affects time, so... I mean, if that helps. I know I'm not being the most helpful, but I know it deals with something like that.
I would imagine. I mean, it's in the name.
You know, the thing is that's funny is that in Ocarina of Time, you surprisingly don't use time travel powers with the Ocarina as much as you think you would, but then they do, like, Majora's Mask, and that just goes all time-like.
Yeah, could they, like, call Ocarina of Time something else? And then
Well,
Majora's Mask is Ocarina of Time.
It buttons up.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have done, like... I feel like that wouldn't
Mask
be
of
too,
Time.
be too bad, but it just feels weird.
Okay, you gotta be
that-
darn quick on this one.
that like the Ocarina of Time is your time magic thing, and then all of a sudden it's just you use it to open doors and
There we go.
I have
more
bring up
time
the
than I
song
thought.
blocks.
Okay, so a key dropped down at some point. So I gotta go get it.
You roll off the edge, and you're kicked out of the Gerudos forever.
Man,
Like just forevers, like 5 evers.
dang.
No, make it
It's
worse.
like longer than forever.
Make it worse. 6 evers. Just like keep compounding the whole thing.
Okay, so we're gonna want to go up there at some point, but first I'm gonna go over here.
Because fudge you, I can do it.
Collect the underwater gems! I forget what it is already. I was gonna try.
See, that's why I like this thing here, because thank God they have it, because, again, it's stupid annoying when you have to hit up the menu just because you forgot a song. I am not musically inclined.
For the most part, I had just committed them all to memory. So it wasn't...
I think it's more easier when you have, like, the C sticks, because it feels a little more uniform. But then when you have, like, the 3DS and you have to use the different buttons that are labeled differently.
Oh, I made a mistake.
You know, the different buttons that are labeled differently for some reason. Like, why the hell is A the A button? Why couldn't it be the J button? Why do you have to judge it, man? You don't know the A button. You don't know what it feels and what it goes through. I mean,
it made it very hard for me to, like, cock this thing.
It's the A button. What do you think it's under pressure for? It's like, has to be the #1 button out there. God, this society, man. Judging buttons by their value. Alphabetically.
Okay, so there's a whole lot of line up and hookshot.
I'm done now.
Okay. Yay.
You could probably, like, swim up to a lot of them and just, like, iron boot back down.
Yeah, I could, but...
Hookshot. I totally get behind that. Man, it's like going through all the different temples kind of prepared you for an exam like this. I wonder why it's called the Gerudo Training Ground.
Well, clearly all the Gerudo are good at this. They're good at all of this.
Maybe it means something later on will be kind of like this, but this is just preparing us for it.
Maybe.
No. No, that can't be. That just sounds too ridiculous. Especially for a video game that's been testing you this whole time.
Yay, I got it.
It's just me and my stupid theories again.
Like there's water right next to lava.
Like how Dr. Wily is always a good guy, but yet turns out to be a bad guy. But he always turns good at the end. Always.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put you back on.
God, I wonder who will be the villain of Mega Man 5.
It
can't be Wily, because he's good. And I think he was dead. But he's good dead, so...